Hi, this is Yolanda Van Veen, and in this segment we're going to talk about how to grow a peach tree, or how to grow peach trees. And peaches are one of my favorite fruits, and they're great to can, and they're great to store over the winter, and they're such a rewarding tree to have in your garden. But from my experience, there's a few rules that I have found that they need to grow well. And first of all, peaches love really cold winters and really dry, desert-like summers. So eastern Washington and eastern Oregon, they love that climate. They love the cold, 10 degrees, really cold winters. And then they love the hot summers that are very dry. And they don't seem to do as well on the west side of the Cascade Mountains here in the Portland up to Seattle area because we're just too wet. They get rust spots and they get mold on them very easily in really wet climates. But there are certain varieties that do better in wetter climates than others. And either way, all peaches love full hot sun and good drainage. They want good composted, good earthy soil. They don't want to sit in water at all. And you can start them by seed or you can start them by root. And either way, they'll do really well. By seed, it takes years to get fruit. If you start them by tree, usually within 3 to 5 years, you get some fruit on them. But you need to be patient with them. And because our winters on the west side of the mountain aren't as cold as on the east side of the mountain, they don't produce as much fruit. And I've noticed the colder the winter, the more fruit that you will get. And they want to be trimmed back each year too, at least 1/3. So you want to cut out all the lanky branches and kind of thin them out so that they do better from year to year. And they are susceptible to different types of diseases and bugs as well. And a lot of people just spray them with vegetable oil, and the vegetable oil will kill most of the aphids and the other ants and the bugs that seem to hang out in the trees. And the best time to do that is in the fall or this winter when the tree's dormant. And then when it grows in the spring, it'll come up and do really well for you. And with little problems from any type of critters. But peaches are a gorgeous tree too. They look really pretty too. And they produce really nice fruit. But they do better in drier climates than wetter climates. But even if you do live in a wet climate, they're worth the risk. And you can always plant them and make sure they're in full hot sun and trim them out periodically so that they get a lot of airflow through them. And you'll find in any climate that you live that you can grow peach trees.